Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC. So, we got a different one again today. A while ago, I did a video on rearranging the whole garage, and I set up this temporary working area for me for the heat treat oven, or my little oven that I use for Kydex, and the heat treating or tempering. And then I have my Kydex presses over here. Well, it's time to make it into the actual workspace that I want it to be. So I got this lumber, and it's time to build a proper workbench. So here's the plan. The plan is I'm gonna make a workbench in this area that's gonna integrate the oven. So the oven's gonna be under the worktop. And then it's also gonna provide storage for the Kydex presses to be under. And then whenever it's time to do the presses, I can always pull them and put them on top and strap them down that way. And then the oven will always stay on the shelf where I can just move it in and out. So whether I'm tempering, whether I'm working with Kydex, I have that ready to go. So then when I'm heat treating the oven, I can just move out a little bit and everything is all in this area. So that's the plan, and there's a lot of work to do. All right, guys, it's the moment of truth. This is where I pat myself on the back or go crazy. One of the two. Got to flip it over. I'm thinking, you know, with the top, it's going to be about that high, which is a great space. So, all right, let's see how I did. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not bad. That's a great height. Cool. All right, well, I'll need to attach the top and figure out what I'm gonna do with the shelf. I did not, and this could be a really bad mistake, but I purposely did not buy wood for the shelf because I have a lot of just extra scraps that I might be able to piece together for this. So we're gonna do this. By the way, did I mention it's hot? Oh man. feel pretty good about this. Yeah, I don't think there's that's the only dry spot on my shirt, just so you know. All right, so here we go. We got it all together. This is rough. The shelf is rough, and I don't really care. It's just going to be for storage, just nothing stuff. So I need to get my toaster oven, put it over here, see if it fits. I should have probably checked that, but I measured correctly, so it should fit. So I got new lumber, and I used some stuff that I had laying around here. You know, it's a workbench. It's not supposed to look pretty. It's just supposed to function. It's a little wobbly. I don't understand where the wobble is coming from. I guess I could put a little bit more screws in there, but I think it's gonna be okay. Let me get the oven. And we'll see if this fits. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. I'm thinking we're gonna put this right in here. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Perfect. So, yeah, guys, that's gonna work out pretty stinking good. I think if that's there, then I can heat treat. I can do my Kydex, pull my Kydex out, and do the presses up here. Get those. So now I have room to do the Kydex presses up here. And I can, okay, get the Kydex out, boom, right here, boom, right here. Awesome. I think that's gonna be cool. Then I can heat treat like over there, and then when I'm done, they can temper right here. There's plenty of space up here for the heat to dissipate out. And I think this is gonna work out perfectly. Then when I'm not using the sheath, these can all go down here for storage, and then I have an extra workspace to do whatever. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. So let me take a step back. You guys can see what it kind of looks like. So there's plenty of space here to walk around, to get into the cabinets, plus an extra space for me to work. Heck yeah. What do you guys think? I think that's going to be cool. I can actually move it over that way a little bit, so bring a little workspace. And then the only other thing is I have a power strip that I can attach here somewhere, probably on this leg, or maybe on the back side. And I can plug everything in over here. So I can get my heat gun, do it over here, and maybe I'll put a hook over there, and then cool. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty awesome. So I'm gonna do the finishing touches on this, get everything going, and holy cow, what a cool project. And now I have an extra workspace to do just little projects if I need to, like cutting new designs. You know, there's not a lot of table space here because, you know, everything takes up. So now I have this. I actually have a lip here that I could put, ooh, yeah, after heat treat. So after I heat quench, I like to put them in a little vise. So now I could take my vices and hook them on the side here, and I can just have them all lined up because there's a little lip under here for me to clamp that stuff to. It's almost like I thought this out. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you appreciate this one. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. That choice is always yours.